wonder how often Orton turns on the WWE.
Neither man looks like they are remotely entertaining the idea of backing down. This is gonna be good. Rusev making a move, controlling the tempo. We're at a crossroads. Neither competitor is backing down here.
Yeah, and you could cut the tension with a knife. I mean, no one's giving an inch. Oh, this is a standoff.
Rusev's a man of domineering power, surreal athleticism, and along with his social ambassador, Lana, reviles in human suffering and complete destruction. The more Rusev's detested by WWE fans, the more agony the Brute happily doles out.
Yeah, and one of the things that's most horrifying about Rusev is that while he's completely demolishing his opponent, he shows absolutely no emotion. None. Nothing. That's when you know you're dealing with the worst type of evil.
And so what are your thoughts right now on Rusev?
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign.
Predator might be fading here. Rusev's ability to decimate makes him appear like more machine than man. This nightmare, the Brute, makes every movement one of pain for opponents. Watching Rusev compete is like watching a sanctioned mauling of another human being. Rusev's that dominant. Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight. It'll be interesting to see who becomes the alpha male early in the contest.
Yeah, the fight is on for dominance. Yeah, the strength of Rusev and his devotion to Vladimir Putin's ideologies has practically created international incidents at WWE events. Rusev is so commanding that if you blink, the bell could ring, Rusev could strike, and just like that, the match is over. Rusev's WWE's super athlete. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
We might be looking at a broken nose here.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise, this match could be over sooner than anyone could have anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be. You know, thinking about Randy Orton and the great times in what I'm sure is a first ballot WWE Hall of Fame career, you have to talk about when he formed the Great Evil Alliance with Edge, known as Rated RKO. Remember that, Cole?
Of course I do.
I mean, the two men who were dedicated to villainy and destroying all competitors in WWE, they were my kind of guys.
He's displaying classic offense here.
Yeah, and that's when he's the most dangerous. Much more of that, and he's not.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
2, 3, 4, 5. Now back to the ring.
Apparently, it'll take a lot more to end this match, and he makes it back to his feet. In this match, will resume.
Jerry, you mentioned when Randy Orton formed Rated RKO with Edge. And while I'm glad you admired their work, I must say, what a team.
Right.
Who can forget their memorable rivalry with D-Generation X? I have to tell you, when Rated RKO was on the same page, they were so good, it was scary.
Man, oh man, Michael. Randy Orton and Edge were definitely a dominant force here in the WWE. They were so good at punishing opponents, it seemed like sometimes they shared the same mind and success. And let's not forget, Rated RKO also held the World Tag.
Here we go with the count. He's got 10 seconds to get back up to his feet.
Oh, wow. He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
When you see Randy Orton running super kick, Rusev hit the bullseye.
And here we go with the count. He's got 10 seconds to get back up to his feet.
Randy Orton has found an answer here.
And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count.
3, 4, 5.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action.
I go to WWE.com all the time to catch up on the Divas.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
King, Randy Orton goes in that ring and takes care of business. He's not worried about making friends or people liking him on social media. Randy Orton wants to dominate this business. And
fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
What's it going to take to keep these guys down?
And he makes it back to his feet. In this match, will resume.
Staying on the attack.
And a vicious uppercut delivered there.
Oh,
man.
Wow, he may be 6 inches taller after this match. Well, we're on the move here.
You better look out. Here comes Randy Orton. His moves are so crisp, so devastating, and no wasted movement.
Michael, when you mention Randy Orton gain any form of acceptance from anyone, the Viper is intent on dominating his opponents and winning as much WWE gold as he can possibly hold. Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that.
Making a statement here. Nicely timed shot by Rusev.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
He's got to be vigilant about not taking any more damage to the neck.
And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count.
Rusev is known as the Bulgarian Brute. His strength is superhuman, like a super villain. But it doesn't end there. It starts there. Rusev's athleticism.
That's it. That's got to be it. I mean, Rusev now, that's a finishing move, people.
Looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move.
2, 3.
You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken. Fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
What's it going to take to keep these guys down?
Break time's over, and here we go again.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here. Somehow,
wow, what a move from Rusev. That's how...
Now it's gut check time. This has been so exhausting. Apparently, it'll take a lot more to end this match. Break time's over, and here we go again.
At this point, you think you'd have that move well scouted.
oh gosh. Hey, what do you want for your last minute?
He's down, and now the official begins the count. He's down, and now the official begins the count. He's setting it up.
Oh, this will bring everything.
Randy Orton unleashes the RKO, and it's all over but the crying.
You're right about that. RKO has put away.
Looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move.
2, 3.
I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of Raw. I'm sure you are just as entertained as we are here at ringside.
Looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Gonna have to compartmentalize some of the pain.
And he makes it back to his feet. In this match, will resume. Fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
What's it going to take to keep these guys down?
Looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move. Not today, too fast.
Great offense by Rusev.
And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count.
He's starting to stir, Michael, but will he stir enough?
4.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation. Randy Orton showing some adversity right now. Wow, what an onslaught. Orton's just vicious.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Well, the ref can count to 100, Michael. This one's over. Hey! Oh, man. Hey! What the?
This one's not over yet, folks.
Now that's the type of move that
looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move.
Oh, he missed. Oh, nobody home that time.
Ouch!
after removal.
Looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
He may be trying to systematically.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
3, 4.
These guys are giving it their all here tonight, not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately walk away with the win.
7, 8, 9.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do. I have a strong feeling these guys will throw caution to the wind and just go full steam ahead.
I hope you're right. That's exactly what I want to see. Rusev is known as the Bulgarian Brute. His strength is superhuman, like a supervillain. But it doesn't end there. It starts there. Rusev's athleticism means this 300-pound monster moves like a cat. I don't know if anyone can stop Rusev.
Give us your thoughts about Rusev.
Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point.
This will be a physical battle.
You're right about that, Cole. This is going to be a war. This could be so physical that it gets really ugly before it's over.
Nicely timed shot by Rusev.
Well, we're on the move here.
Rusev's domineering power and unbelievable athleticism is only matched by one other aspect: the Bulgarian Brute's rabid thirst to destroy. This man is trained in sumo and Muay Thai, as well as Greco-Roman wrestling, which means his ability to punish is endless.
You're right. Power, speed, the desire for destruction. All of this, along with the ravishing Russian Lana, has resulted in some of the most terrifying moments we've ever seen in WWE.
He took an incredible pounding there.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
The Apex Predator has experience in making history. In October 2007, Orton became WWE Champion for the first time at the No Mercy pay-per-view. It began when Mr. McMahon awarded Orton the championship. Then the Viper defeated a familiar figure throughout his career in his first title defense, his former mentor, the game, Triple H.
Yeah, you know, Cole, Randy Orton seems to make history wherever he goes. That match in No Mercy versus Triple H was a last man standing match. And it was the first match of the pay-per-view. You talk about starting off a WWE event with a bang.
He's got 10 seconds to get back up to his feet. And he makes it back to his feet. In this match, will resume, fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
What's it gonna take to keep these guys down?
Orton's victory at No Mercy showed us exactly what type of WWE champion he was going to be. From day one, Orton's been a big-time player. And when he defeated his mentor, Triple H, in a last man standing match, it sent a message. It sent a message to the entire WWE that the Viper was going to have that championship for a long time. You're watching Raw. For more than 20 years, the premier program in all of sports entertainment. I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. Michael, you talked about Randy Orton and his making history at No Mercy 2007. He had a 6-month reign as champion, and as we all know, it would not be his last time wearing the WWE Championship around his waist. I think Randy feels the WWE Championship should be his by default until he decides that he... Oh, come on! Oh, man! This is getting out of hand! Just let the ref count!
Here we go with the count. He's got 10 seconds to get back up to his feet.
Again, don't expect your traditional match here. This is a last man standing match, which means anything can and usually does happen.
Yeah, and keep in mind that the rules are out the window in this one, which means we'll probably see a heavy dose of weapons here tonight.
Now back to the ring.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Let's talk a little bit about what Randy Orton brings to the ring. I mean, this third-generation superstar has been called the Legend Killer, the Viper, and the Apex Predator. These monikers all point...
I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in.
When he gets going like this, there are few better.
And listen, King, opportunistic is a good way to describe Randy Orton, but he is also dangerous in every aspect of the point.
Right.
The head games this man plays set him apart from all his competitors.
Well, I have to agree with you there, Michael.
Looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move.
He can't do it.